Peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation, of the land, and of all creation. I hope everybody doing well. Hope you blessed, in a positive mood, and doing something spectacular for not only yourself, but for everyone who comes in contact with you. First and foremost, let me say this shit. Fuck you to anybody who have to say anything about New York rap or anything, any shape or form. I gotta address this, and you know me, I'm not somebody that, if you new to my channel, look at my channel. I really don't post too much about rap beef and shit of that nature. But I gotta do this when it comes to my state and my city. Even though I live in Rochester, I'm from New York City. So New York City is always going to have a special place in my heart, just like the city that I'm in right now, just like the state that I'm in right now. So I feel like if anybody got something to say about New York State or New York City, which I consider New York State as a whole, because we all are in it together, I gotta address you, man. Now, this kid, DJ L Beats, whatever the fuck your name, he did a recent live with Young Chop. And in his live, he said that New York artist was basically biting off of drill music, which came from Chicago. And my response to that is true, and let me, if he ever see this, because I really don't give a fuck. If you got any problem with what I say, I live in Rochester, New York. Not New York City, Western New York. Rochester, New York. Niggas got any problem with what I gotta say, you could come see me. And we could handle it by talking, fighting, gunning it out. It really don't make no bit of difference to me. Look at my eyes. I'm dead serious. It means nothing. But anyways, DJ L Beats, whatever the fuck you. Because any real nigga, any real individual within himself as a man, don't ever lie on us and act like we was ever biting off of drill music, Chicago music, or anybody else music. Because deep down inside, boy, we could say that you was biting off of us. There was no such thing as rap before New York. Nobody was rapping before them dudes in the Bronx decided to go to that park and explain themselves and tell about their history and their way of life. This is why rap was even created from the jump. To let you know what was going on in our neighborhoods, with our people, and our daily issues. And not to do it in a poetic form, but with rhythm to it. We created that. Me, like I said, I feel myself, I rap harder than 90% of the rappers that's out today. Facts. I do. And I don't even rap no more. But what I must say is, you think that Chicago was the first people that was rapping hardcore? If you want to say that, then say that Chicago took it from LA. Say LA took it from New York. You get what I'm saying? We created rap, not you. If it wasn't for us, you would still be singing rhythm and blues. You would still be making love songs to your wife. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, but let's be honest. We started that. From the hip hop to the hippie to current times. We started that, not you. So if anybody's biting, it's you. Atlanta artists, Chicago artists, West Coast artists. None of y'all was rappers until y'all heard East Coast, New York artists displaying this in your home. And on your radio. And on your TV. That's when everybody started to want to be a rapper. So before you can say that New York is copying off of anybody, remember the forefathers of what you doing today. And plus, if you want to get technical, since you from Atlanta, y'all the ones who fucked up the industry right to where it is right now with all the drugs and shit. Everybody ODing off of drugs. In New York rap, we wasn't talking about niggas sniffing coke and doing all of that. That was you. You was up there promoting perks and all of that dumb shit. Got every woman wanting to be a stripper so she could go out there and shake her ass for some dollars, not realizing that she could go get an education and become an owner of her own business. It was you that did that. You did that. We wasn't walking around talking. We wasn't talking on our raps about sniffing coke, smoking crack and dumb shit that you doing today. You did that. And don't try to say that, oh, it's current. No, boy, I remember back in the days when I was a kid, boy, listening to 3 6 Mafia talk about sniffing coke. Wasn't no New York artist talking about that, boy. We was talking about selling the coke to the people who wanted it. To you. Since when did the drug user become the big man and the dealer become the small man? Come on, boy, don't play with me. How dare you say anything about New York, boy? When you biting off of our shit every fucking day, you wouldn't even know what a metaphor was if it wasn't for New York. How dare you? So before you and Fat Chop go online and you want to display your feelings from that built up hate, nigga, from when y'all niggas was to, I remember it was a time, boy, where Atlanta artists and Southern artists and Chicago artists, man, everybody only like New York rap. Everybody only not like New York rap. Niggas give you way, promote your music because that's how you made it mainstream. Let's be honest. New York niggas started like, yo, I fucks with that Southern artist. I'm gonna get on a track with him. I'm talking about from the old days, from where Tupac put T.I. on motherfucking T.I. on a motherfucking on a track and made him worldwide. To the time where Jay-Z put UGK on the map and made them worldwide. We didn't know about 8 Ball and MJG until Puffy. You did, maybe, the people from their circle, from their, you know, their little region, but the world didn't know about 8 Ball and MJG until Puffy brought them out. The majority of the Southern artists we didn't know about until the New York artist was featuring you on their shit. We didn't know about Bankhead until Ja Rule mentioned it on his first album. I didn't know nothing about Bankhead in Atlanta. I knew about Alabama before I knew about Atlanta. And that's because I got family there. You was nowhere in sight. You wasn't even on the map to us. We had the game on smash. Let's be honest. When Southern music first really took off, I'm talking about hit a grandstand. When you start seeing like with Lil Jon, Ludacris and all of that, who was your first major artist besides Outkast and Goody Mob? And who was your major mainstream artist? I'm talking about being pumped all over the world. I'll tell you who it is. It was 50 Cent. 50 Cent was the nigga who the first worldwide man besides Outkast and Goody Mob that actually took his talents and made it global and had a country slang to it. 50 Cent. That's who it was. If you want to get technical, don't ever say nothing about New York artists because we paved the way for you. We paved the way when rap was considered garbage and wasn't being taken serious by no one. And we made it serious. We made it global, not you. So before you say anything about New York artists, boy, pay homage. Until next time, man, peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation, of the land, and of all creation. If you here because of hip-hop, I'm sorry, I'm not a hip-hop channel. I promote betterment of the African mind and betterment of the human mind in general. This is what I do, but I'll dip into the hip-hop world because I do like rap. So until then, man, peace and blessings to everybody who viewing this. If you new, like and subscribe. Get some information. Learn. But until then, stay in your place.